Hello everyone. So there's something that has been on my heart since I was a little girl, and it is about God. My whole life I've always wondered, why is God He? Who is He? And why is the thing that created all of the universe, all of creation, being depicted in masculine form when everything that is born on this planet comes through a feminine vessel? What is that? Why is God being depicted as purely masculine when all beings have feminine and masculine characteristics? Why is God being depicted as fully masculine when we reach that state of understanding of our higher self, this energy is balanced. This energy is both masculine and feminine, both creation and destruction, both positive and negative. It's all things. It's nothing. So why is God He? So for a long period of my life, I was really disturbed by looking at God as this masculine form, being raised in the United States, being raised in this time period where everything is suppressed and under this patriarchy, where so many examples in my life of abuse came in through that masculine lens. This caused me to create a lot of God separation, a lot of God hate, because in my formative years, this is what I was being told. He, the Father, he, the Father, the Father. The Bible was written by all of these men. He. And lately in my personal journey of healing work, I've been healing that part of myself that has that God separation, that has that inability to identify with a masculine God because of past trauma that has happened in my life. And so then this brought up a new question, whereas I know in myself that God is neither man nor woman, neither masculine nor feminine, but both. I know that God is source, is a beautiful culmination of all things that we see in creation, from physical human body shaped temple to the leaves on the trees. But I wondered, what does He mean? It must mean something. It has to mean something. It wouldn't have such power if it didn't mean something. Last night, I went to this women's empowerment group here in Reston, Louisiana, and it turned out to be this group of women who identify themselves as the women of God, and they were praying and speaking in tongues, and they had the power of God with them, this energy, this life force flowing through them. And this brought that question back up, these women being like, he, him, the Father. And I was like, do they like understand something that I don't understand? Or is there something deeper in this that many people don't understand? So I posed the question in my prayers last night. God, who is He? What does He mean? The sound code He. What does it mean? And in my prayers and my channelings of light language, Elohim, Elohim, Elohim came through over and over and over again. Elohim. I went to sleep with this mantra, this Elohim flowing through me. I recognize this code. I know this code. This is something that has been in me for maybe all of time. Fell into my slumber, woke up this morning to a song by Music Baba. And in this song, they are saying Elohim, Elohim, Elohim. And I was like, oh yeah, that was the code that I channeled last night. Like, I need to look this up. Like, what does it mean? So I look it up and I find all of this information on the nature of God and the Hebrew understanding of God as being the balance. And Elohim, he, him, him, being the sound code of the balanced God, both masculine and feminine, both negative and positive. And by negative and positive, I don't mean bad or good, but I mean those opposing forces that create all of everything, yin and yang. God being all of this full expression. And this, to me, is really valuable information because I don't feel that a lot of people, if you weren't raised in the Hebrew faith, and even some people who were raised in that faith, may not understand the meaning of this word, be it that we've all been raised in this patriarchy to understand power and separation from God as being this masculine thing, to be thinking of God as outside of the self, to be thinking of God as this male figure, this authoritarian figure, and that is not the truth of the matter. God is love. God is everything. God is you. God is me. God is the birds, the bees, and the trees. And it is not a man. And it is also not a woman. It is everything. So, I, in this blog post, have put the article that I found to be like the most digestible. It has a lot of examples from the Bible and other scripts where Elohim is being used, and that gives you some understanding of how it is, both this balance, this positive and negative, masculine and feminine. So I have that for you to read and digest and go and do your own research more deeply. And I hope that you enjoy this post. And I will be writing a little bit more about my personal journey lately in reconnecting all my pieces of lost selves and healing that core God wound and the importance of that, and a few tips on how to recognize what that is within your perspective and your reality. Like, where's your core God wound? Do you have one? Are you aware of yours yet? Is it time even for you to be aware of it yet? Sending love to everyone, healing any elements of separation in your reality. I love you. I hope you love you. I hope that you see the beauty in everything that you are, that you honor yourself as a unique and divine being, totally purposeful and meant to be on this planet at this time, doing what you do. I hope you shine your light on everyone that you encounter this day, and you reflect that back on yourself. Many, many blessings.